Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tesla Economist. That's right, Tesla's battery factories are nothing more than a money printing factory. It's quite simple. The more batteries they make, the more money they make. So the aim is to make as many of them as quickly as possible. Why is it a money making machine, you might ask? There is so much demand for the Tesla batteries that every single one is earmarked for some application. Tesla mainly use them for their cars, but they are doing more in the way of energy now. But whatever the purpose, in any of their industries, there is no shortage of demand for these batteries. Why so much demand? The main constraint for Tesla to ramp up production has been battery supply. Considering every single car Tesla make gets sold, then it would make sense to make more cars, which is exactly what they're trying to do, hence the new factories being built as I speak. So currently the demand for batteries is for their cars. So once these new factories are built, they will again require more batteries, as more cars will be coming off the production lines. So what's Tesla going to do about that? Well, they have created their own in-house batteries and are starting to scale up more, and it won't be long until they are mass-produced. The important thing is they need to get the manufacturing process right first. Elon often says anyone can make a car, or probably a battery. It's the mass producing that's tough. He often talks about the machine that makes the machine. Elon is tough on himself and wants to push the boundaries. He knows how important it is to get the battery production right, so they can be produced at a rapid pace. But what if he scales up so much that he makes more batteries than his vehicles require? Well, the overflow will simply go into energy. When Tesla starts seriously getting into energy, it will be major. It will literally cut the cost of power for any customers who use it. As energy can be stored, it means that in the peak times of energy consumption, they can simply run off the batteries, if enough energy is not being created. Then, when energy demand is lower, the batteries can then recharge during off-peak. This would literally mean less power plants are required, as they do not have to generate all the energy required for peak demand periods. We currently have processes similar to this, such as pumping water up a hydro dam. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, so all the excess energy being generated into the grid has to go somewhere. So one use is to pump water up a dam, and then during peak times, release the water to create hydro energy. Well, instead of a dam, they can simply use that energy to charge the batteries, which is far more efficient, not to mention easier, and can be done anywhere. The effect of this is a dramatic reduction in the cost of electricity, not to mention all the solar tiles and panels Tesla will sell too. In most areas, solar is a cheaper source of energy than the grid, especially when combined with a Tesla Powerwall. Then might come a moral dilemma. Tesla can single-handedly decide on what nations to provide this to first. What an economic advantage for a nation to give all their citizens cheaper energy costs. Anyway, Tesla won't run out of nations to help anytime soon, hence going back to the original ideology that Tesla's batteries are a money printing machine. You can see that they simply won't run out of demand. They've already started implementing their energy storage batteries. The biggest one was in South Australia. I believe it paid for itself in only 18 months. That's an incredible return. This was, however, implemented in 2017, so this was not even Tesla's own new in-house batteries. The in-house batteries should effectively cost about half the price to produce than the Panasonic 2170 batteries. So in other words, when the new batteries are scaled up, it will be even better value. We can talk about how the new batteries are lighter and more energy dense, but that's only applicable for vehicles really, as energy storage doesn't need to move. The weight of the batteries don't matter, but the cost is important, and this is major. So Tesla has got the cost of the battery down significantly, but that doesn't mean they will sell their batteries any cheaper. If the old batteries paid for themselves in 18 months, then why would you sell them for half the price, just because you can manufacture them for half the price? There's a certain price point customers are willing to pay, so Tesla will likely just increase their margins massively. Remember, Tesla have never made a battery before. This is their first attempt. It is likely over the next few years These new batteries will progress over time too. However, in a few years' time, don't be surprised if they release another battery that even further exceeds this current one. There is no other competition out there, not realistically. Tesla will have a monopoly for energy storage for quite some time. Just think, if Tesla, with all their years of experience, the largest battery consumer on the planet, one of the highest market caps on Wall Street, and literally all the best engineers in the world, and they take this long to produce their first battery, and haven't even scaled it yet, then how on earth are the competition supposed to catch up? And once they do catch up, Tesla is already further ahead. Compare it to a running race, as if it was you against Elon Musk, except Elon Musk gets to ride in a Tesla and gets a 1-minute head start. It's just not going to be possible to catch him. His rate of innovation will far surpass any competitor's rate of catching up. We've seen this already with his cars. The discrepancy between Tesla's range and the competition's range is actually increasing. Tesla are achieving an even bigger lead over their competition as time goes on. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. I love reading your comments. Please hit the thumbs up button, and if you'd like to watch more of my videos, please subscribe too. Thank you.